When we look at our laws as a country, most of the laws that we have on environment, climate change, energy, water body management, resource management, most of them do not take into account this rich and wealthy body of local indigenous knowledge. So, if you see some of the laws that I want to touch on briefly, the National Determined Contribution, which is as a result of the Paris Accord, about 34 contributions that Ghana wants to make to reduce carbon emission by 2030. Most of them do not consider the local knowledge to be embedded in these contributions. When you look at the National Adaptation Plan framework, also it lacks an inclusion of this body of knowledge. When you look at the National Climate Change Policy itself, we have about 8 laws I won't have time to go through. Yeah, the Environmental Protection Law, the newly amended one, which replaced the previous Environmental Protection Act. When you look at it, together with what we have gone through as a country, I believe strongly that this local knowledge that has stood the time should find at least a portion of them into our national laws. But very unfortunate, we seem to marginalize our local knowledge. Now, so when we come to this point, how to marry scientific knowledge and indigenous traditional knowledge, I think we need to start validating this knowledge. See the import of this traditional knowledge over centuries that our people have used and have kept this environment almost intact until the recent climate change issues started happening.